If you want to stay comfortable, don't read these books. Seriously, close this video right now because these 3 books will make you question everything about how you are living. They make you uncomfortable. They piss you off, and you'll probably hate me for recommending them. Still here? Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Book number 1. The Courage to be Disliked. First book, The Courage to be Disliked, is by Ichiro Kishimi. This book destroyed me, and I mean that in the best way possible. Here's the main idea. You care way too much about what people think of you, and that's the reason you are miserable. The book basically says all your problems, they come from seeking approval. You're ugly, you only care because you want people to approve of your looks. You have no friends, you only care because you think you are supposed to have friends. You are stuck inside, you are stuck because you are afraid of being judged. Now here's where it gets brutal. The book says it's your choice to feel inferior. I remember reading that and thinking, are you kidding me? I didn't choose to be ugly. I didn't choose to be rejected. But then I realized what it's really saying. You didn't choose how you look, but you choose to let that define your entire life. You didn't choose to have fake friends, but you choose to keep trying to please them instead of walking away. This book will make you angry at first because it puts all the responsibility on you, but then it's actually freeing. Because if it's your choice to feel inferior, then it's your choice to stop. The courage to be disliked is the courage to be free. Think about that. If you stop caring whether people liked you, what would you actually do with your life? That question haunts me in a good way. If this doesn't make you uncomfortable, you are not paying attention. Next book. Book number 2. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Book 2, The Subtle Art of Not Giving Fuck by Manson. Yeah, I know everyone's talk about this book, but hear me out. This isn't just be positive book. It's the opposite. Main idea, your life defined by what you choose to give a fuck about. And most people give a fuck about wrong things. I used to give a fuck about being attractive, having big friend group, going outside and fitting in. What strangers thought of me. And I was miserable because I was giving my fucks to things that I couldn't control. Here's the brutal truth. The book teaches you have limited fucks to give, so choose wisely. If you spend all of your energy caring about being ugly, you have no energy left to care about things that actually matter. Things that actually matter. Building skills, creating something, helping people who genuinely need it, finding meaning in your own way. I realized I was spending 100% of my fucks on why don't people like me, and 0% on what am I actually building with my life. What I am building with my life. The book has this idea, you can't have pain-free life, so choose your pain. Pain of being rejected or pain of working hard on something meaningful? Pain of isolation or pain of putting yourself out there and failing? You're going to suffer either way. Pick the suffering that leads somewhere. That hit me different because I was suffering. But I was suffering for nothing. This book won't make you happy, but it makes you stop wasting your life on things that don't matter. And honestly, that's better than happiness. Next one, Book 3. Man Searches for Meaning. Last book, Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This one's heavy. It's about psychologists who survived the Nazi concentration camps. And if you think your life is hard, this book will humble you real quick. The book is about one question: what makes life worth living when everything is taken from you? Frankie watched people die in the camps. Some gave up immediately, some survived years. What was the difference? The survivors had meaning. They had reason to keep going. Some had families they wanted to see again. Some had work they wanted to finish. Some just wanted to tell a story of what happened. Here's the part that destroyed me. Frankl says suffering is inevitable, but suffering without meaning is unbearable. I have been suffering being ugly, being isolated, dealing with addiction, having no real friends. But I never asked, what is the meaning in this suffering? What if my ugly life has a purpose? What if going through this makes me able to help other people who feel the same way? What if this channel talking about things nobody wants to talk about has a meaning? What if the life of me has a meaning? Frankl survived the worst humanity has to offer, and his takeaway wasn't life is pointless. It was life asks us what it means. We have to answer. So I'm asking you, what meaning are you giving to your suffering? Because if you are suffering for nothing, you are wasting it. This book will either change your life or make you close it halfway. Though, because it's too real, either way you won't forget it. Bonus rapid fires. If these weren't enough, atomic habits, if you need actually do something instead of just thinking about it. No Longer Human by Osmal Dazi. If you want to read about someone who felt even more alienated than you, Mediations by Marcus Artlis. If you want to ancient wisdom that's somehow more relevant than modern self-help. I haven't finished all of these, but they are on my list. The closing. Alright, here's the deal. I told you these books would make you uncomfortable. So now I'm making you a challenge. Pick one of these 3 books, read it in the next 30 days. Then come back to this video and tell me if it changed anything. And if you're too scared to read them because you know it forced you to change. Comment, I'm uncomfortable being miserable. At least be honest about it. But if you're ready to actually do something different with your life, pick a book, read it, report back. Final thought. Because here's the truth, reading won't change your life, but it might give you the courage to change it yourself. And the courage is all you need.